It's another YouTuber, Twitch streamer that's out there apologizing, and that's a guy by the name of Asmongold. Because you've got tons of people pissed off at this guy, tons of people calling for him to be banned, and that's because during a live stream yesterday, he started talking about Israel and Palestine, and he said about Palestinians.
If you want to consider a genocide as a systematic killing of a group of people, they have genocide built into Sharia law right now. So no, I'm not going to cry a fucking river when people who have genocide that's baked into their laws are getting genocided. I don't give a f. They're terrible people.
Welcome back. Circle of Pharaohs, man. We here. We're talking about the shit that people don't want to talk about, seem to be. Because, I mean, people talk about it, but they're not taking my perspective on this shit. And my perspective is, this man's perspective is whack. Like, his whole perspective on this shit. Like, this is what I want to say. He doesn't even understand. I can't even say he don't even understand it, because we've said that for generations. We said that for decades. We said that for literally hundreds of years of how the people that are in America, specifically of a particular hue, just can't fathom that the shit that they say is just blatantly disrespectful. But it's like, then I'm gonna have somebody else that's not even from America, and he still picked up on American ways on how to act in such manners, as far as be derogatory or just not give a fuck and give half-ass apologies. I'm gonna just let him finish, but this is a conversation that I do believe that needed to be had. I think that Twitch banning him is basically temporary. He's gonna be back. I think I'm gonna say it again in this video later on, but we're here, and I wanted to have the discussion about this, and I wanted to basically state my own opinion on the matter of Asmongold, because at this point, I'm not even gonna hold you. It's not that I'm like, it doesn't harm me, but don't get it twisted. It's not I don't think that he don't feel the same way about black people too, or specific groups of black people. If you're not the right type of black person, I'll say that, and those who know, you know what I mean? Yeah, I've always said it before, and I'm gonna say it again. It may sound crass, but I think that American people, specifically a lot of white American people, just need to like learn to just mind your business, bro. Like, I don't even understand why he had to say what he said. And it's like the inferiority aspect. Just like when you say that racism isn't here, what gave that man the cojones to say that? You understand what I mean? Other than American racism, other than white supremacy. You have to be able to know that nothing's going to happen to me. Nothing's going to happen to me that I do not care enough. Like, nothing's going to happen to me. And even if something does happen to me, it's not going to be a significant amount of resources of value that I would lose from that happening to me. You understand what I mean? So, yeah, I'm gonna let him finish, but that's what we talking about. We talking about that. But like I said before, this is not surprising to me. And we're gonna go into the video.
These people are not your allies. They are not the same as us. They come from an inferior culture that is horrible. It kills people for their identity, and it is directly antithetical to everything Western values stand for, and it is an inferior culture in all ways.
Got him. We fucking got him.
So unsurprisingly, we have tons outraged online, people saying he's actively advocating for genocide, tons of people comparing his comments to Nazi rhetoric.
Bro, this is straight up one-to-one what Nazis said about Jewish people, what like the most right-wing approach to this conversation. This is insane. I don't think he understands like how unimaginably up this statement is.
And this, as others responded with things like, you live in the United States, skid mark. Genocide is actually baked into the laws of your own country. Happy Indigenous Peoples Day, you greasy fucking freak. As well as deserves to be permabanned off Twitch for this. The level of moral depravity to say this shit, I don't even understand how it's possible, right? And there are tons of people pointing to Twitch's terms of service that his comments may have broken, and others thinking that a Twitch ban isn't even enough in terms of
what do I even fucking say? I say this all the time. I say it all the time. If you know the motherfucker's a snake, just, it is what, they're not gonna ban him out. They suspended him. He's coming back. Cause you know what? He brings the platform money. Of course he's coming back. They suspended him. Man, they brought Fresh and Fit back, dog. Just to pop their ass on the hand again and then permaban their ass. Money is the roots of this shit. Stick a pin in that. I say that because this originally was gonna be a movie. A video about somebody else that said some derogatory terms or used derogatory language. But this is up to date, and I'm not surprised. I don't know why y'all surprised. This is who he was. He has a video explaining his apology on basically feeling bad that it was actually Palestinian people DMing him. Joe, remember what I said about people? If you coming into it with love, no videos, you gonna DM them, right? If you come in with love. Well, that's what the Palestinian people did that actually followed Asmongold. They said, hey, you know, you want to talk? I'm actually Palestinian. If you want to talk, let's talk. You know what I mean? I don't want to, you know, get inside no camera, but if you want to talk about this, let's talk about this. And that just baffled me because it's like, what you gonna talk to that man about? Like, this is who he, if anything, he, even in the apology, he said that this is the platform that made him who he was, but that's bullshit to me. But he said that it was basically the power that he had. He was basically power hungry and he was trying to be banned. He said that it was a relief. That I don't even know how I should take that statement in itself, because it's like you're blaming something other than yourself. It was the power that I had. It was because he did have power. He did have a lot of power. He had a whole group. I think it was the OTK, and he has a lot of people in the group, basically that big, large streamers, and I'm pretty sure that he's getting a cut of that. You know what I mean? Because he is the head honcho of that. But yeah, this wasn't even supposed to be about Asmongold, but it happened recently, so I was like, this is like I said before, this is not surprising. I'm not affected by this. I'm more so affected by the other dude, but you know, to an extent, I kind of am still affected because of Twitch still allowing him on the platform when he says something as crazy as inferior people is wild. To have the balls to say that you are an inferior race. Inferior race? Do you understand? That's literally what they would say about black people. So what do you think I think about him as a black man? What do you think he thinks about me as a white man? And I gotta live with the motherfucker right there. There's a lot of them motherfuckers in my backyard. There's certain parts of Georgia that you can't go down. If the lights is out, they got sundown towns in Texas. They got sundown towns in Louisiana. They got sundown towns in motherfucking Carolinas. They got sundown towns in Georgia. Look that shit up. But like I said before, I gotta laugh to keep from going fucking crazy. It's like the James Baldwin quote, like, to be conscious and to be black is to be in a constant state of rage. I don't want to be in rage all the time, man. It's exhausting. It's just fucking exhausting. And I don't want to be looking for an apology from motherfuckers either, because this is just who you are. How do you say something like that?
That leading to later that night, Asmongold walking back some of his original comments on X. Writing, looking back on it, I was way too much of an asshole about the Palestine thing. My bad. Of course, no one deserves to have their life.
The my bad is even, I'm not gonna hold you. That's even more of a slap in my face, dog, if I was Palestinian. My bad, dog. Like, I ain't my bad. That's not a my bad fucking offense. That's not a my bad offense. Nigga, Like the fuck?
Life destroyed even if they do things or have views I find regressive. You guys deserve more than me saying stupid shit like that. I'll do better. But given the situation, how things went down, not a ton of people are buying it. Right, among other things, saying he's only doing this to save face amid calls for him to get.
My guy, you literally doubled down plenty of times and laughed at the people being angry at you right before Hassan called you. The only reason you're saying my bad now is because you're getting worried for your channel and the reputation of OTK.
Banned or removed from OTK. Others saying the most reflection you
spent 3 hours spewing your disgusting Nazi rhetoric about inferior cultures and that their genocide is justified, and the most reflection you can do is, that's what I was just saying. That's what I was just saying. It's not my bad. You can't just say shit like that, nigga. There's no sugarcoating this. You wholeheartedly agree with the principles.
you can do is quote, my bad. There's no sugarcoating this. You wholeheartedly agree with the principles of Nazism. Log on. Also, going back to that note on people calling for him to get banned, actually, as I was recording today's show, he got banned from Twitch. So notably, one, it was described as a temporary ban, and two, it was the
temporary. 7 days.
Specific Zach Rohr channel, and Asmongold has several channels on Twitch. So as the situation is developing in real time,
only one, not even all of them.
I gotta pass the question off to you. What are your thoughts with all this? Whether it be specifically about his disgusting comments, his apology, or the bans or the calls for them.
Like I said before, this is not surprising to me. This is not surprising, and this is to go into the next chapter of this video, which is about PewDiePie. Yes, I know. It was 7 years ago. It was 7 years ago. Chris, why are you doing this? If they show you who they are, just believe them, bruh. Just believe them. It's sad that, yeah, there might be some little black kids that look like me that definitely, fuck with the boy. And it's like they can never see him doing anything wrong, PewDiePie. I think it's the same thing with Asmongold too. I think he's definitely got a couple of black people, black conservatives. What do you call it? Free thinkers on some Kanye West shit. Slavery was a choice, ass niggas. But like I said before, this is just strictly my personal opinion on it. I seen the video of. Matter of fact, I'm probably gonna play it. Oh man. Y'all see what shirt I got on, bro? Y'all see what Young Khan? Thank you for the shirt, bro. Thank you for the shirt. Cause I was debating whether I was gonna make this video. I'm not gonna hold you. I was debating if I should. It's my channel. I said fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is at this point. Like, if you fuck with it, you fuck with it. If you don't, it is what it is. I just know that I made this channel for me. Like, that just is what it is. Or people that have the same fucking type of mindset as me. You know what I mean? Because of the whole artist thing that he had going on, I kind of just never minded. But it's like, I think that I'm starting to realize that it's kind of like my last video where I said that basically how we can say a word and other people can't say a word because they're not like us.
What do you mean by that?
Let's go to a video. Well, let's see an apology. Want to watch an apology? I was wrong. I'm thinking that's what I thought he was talking about. I'm thinking that's what he's talking about. Apology videos have reached a new. What did he say? I want to hear what he said because I'm
Hello. I wanted to make a statement on what I said in my previous live stream. You probably won't believe me when I say this, but whenever I go online and I hear other players use the same kind of language that I did, I always find it extremely immature and stupid, and I hate how I now personally fed into that part of gaming as well. It was something that I said in the heat of the moment. I said the worst word I could possibly think of, and it just sort of slipped out.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And I'm not gonna make any excuses to why it did.
It just sort of slipped out. I'm gonna do like Joe. Put a pin in that.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
because there are no excuses for it. I'm disappointed in myself because it seems like I've learned nothing from all these past controversies. And it's not that I think I can say or do whatever I want and get away with it. That's not it at all.
Isaac, put a pin in that. That's exactly what the fuck it is. Put a pin in that.
I'm just an idiot. But that doesn't make what I said or how I said it okay. It was not okay. I'm really sorry if I offended, hurt, or...
I'm not offended. I just know that it's like the saying goes, if a snake is a snake, you gotta understand it's a snake at this point. Like, you just gotta be worried of it. Like, I'm not gonna keep you around my kids, you know what I mean? Like, that's the type of shit I'm on, you feel me? You just got a child that you brought into this world, you feel me? But I'm not gonna, you know, have you teach children. That's, for lack of better words, I wouldn't allow you to teach any child in my fucking vicinity, especially people that look like me. Oh hell no. Oh hell no.
Disappointed anyone with all of this. Being in the position I am, I should know better. I know I can't keep messing up like this. And I owe it to my audience and to myself to do better than this, because I know I'm better than this. I really want to improve myself and better myself, not just for me, but for anyone that looks up to me or anyone that's influenced by me. And that's how I want to move forward away from this. That's all I had to say. Thank you for watching. Bye.
And now that he's a father, you know, congratulations on the child. But fuck all that bullshit, man. I chose violence today, goddammit. So let's go to this other video that I seen. Let me go over this other bullshit. PewDiePie, N-word. Now, just hear me out. I get it. It was 7 years ago, Chris. It was 7 years ago. What? Come on, man. Put a pin in that. He said it slips out. You know what I mean? It slipped out. It slipped out, bruh. It slipped out. It slipped out. It slipped out. It slipped out.
This message before saying it. Stop saying nigger. Oh, great. Why did I fall for that?
It slipped out.
Seriously.
It slipped out.
Nigger.
It slipped out again.
Every day, son. Every day, ninja, nugget. I almost said nigga.
Slipped out. Slipped out. He's got a child now, though. He's got a child now, boy. Who you think he go? What he gonna think he gonna
What a
teach
fucking
that child?
nigger. Jeez, oh my god. What the
What do you
fuck?
think he gonna teach that
Sorry,
child?
but what the fuck? What a
A few moments later.
18, nigga.
Why won't people fucking die? What is this shit? Marshmallow, do something! He's just going for me, that fucking asshole. Well, the stream snipe idea really worked out. Oh god. I mean, what a fucking... I was saying asshole! That's so nice. Thank you very much. Hey. Hey. Man, oh, hello. Okay.
Wow, man. Damn.
Like, it is what it is. That's how I figured. Like, I can't be her. I can't be her. Like, I can't be like that. I can't. What am I supposed to do? Like, what am I supposed to do? It's like he has a platform, obviously. He has 110 subscribers, obviously. He obviously have fucking motherfucking glazing ass fans that glaze the fuck out of his knob, for lack of better words.
Till it's cool, just cool, into the mouth. Nice.
But let's just keep it a fact. Like, let's keep it a fact. Like, it's like it is what it is, man. I personally don't think that people that look like me should be any type of enraged or in any way be appalled. This is YouTube. We've seen what it has done in the past to certain YouTubers that look like us.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
You know what I mean? But going forward, like I said before, this is just a video just to showcase. I understand that you can be in an evolving state, of growth but let's keep it a buck, bruh. PewDiePie be saying that shit just to be saying that shit so he can get more controversy behind saying that shit. And the more that we flock towards the word of people saying it, it's like, it is what it is. You just block them and let it be what it be. If you are one of those people, basically find very, it gets under your skin. Because yes, they're not supposed to say it, and they know they're not supposed to say it. But some people say it because they know they're not supposed to say it. You know what I mean? Especially a person like him. He's a YouTuber. Of course, it's going to bring more people his way. And then this nigga not even from America. That's the shit that I don't understand. Like, this nigga not even from America. Like, the fuck? But this is not about the American part. This is basically about the child. Because now I'm on some Kendrick Lamar shit, bruh. I'm on some Kendrick Lamar shit. Because now I got to speak to Bjorn. What is it? Born? I'm gonna stop. Listen, I'm gonna just be honest with you. That child is gonna know the word. Okay, let's just keep it a stack, y'all. Let's keep it a stack. That child gonna know the word. Okay, let's go to, cause they showed pictures of the child. They showed pictures of the whole baby on the internet. Like, you know how many weirdos there is on the internet? You got 110.
So it kind of balances out, but yeah, mama usually. What's it like developing your bond with Bjorn from when he was an infant to now? Yeah, I kind of talked about it already, like how a lot of parents love the of Bjorn, and now we have this.
Bjorn, that's his name, Bjorn. But like I said before, with a parent like I'm not saying that the man got to be perfect. I'm not. But let's keep it a stack. He playing games. It's YouTube. And literally, it's like literally and figuratively, he playing games. But this child, listen, all of the black people that follow PewDiePie, this child will know the word nigger. Okay? He will know the word nigger. Let's just dash all of them hopes that he'll be one of those type of parents that you're not gonna say. He's not gonna do that. He's not gonna do that. Like, he curses multiple times, but he purposely uses that word. He purposely. Like, just stop it fucking. So, like I said before, Bjorn, if you're watching this, if you come across this, just know that you shouldn't be using it. And I hope you grow up to be a very prominent, and astute, and intelligent young man. It's sad that your father is your father, and he's done clickbaity shit. And to be honest with you, I know that you may be thinking like, why do they get to use it and I can't? You might be thinking that, but hey, calm down. Don't think like that. That's not how you should be thinking. Don't think like that. That's a problem. That's very problematic. Because if you're thinking like that, that means you want to use the word, and you don't want to use the word, do you? Do you? But all that to the side, I personally don't like when other black people of the diaspora use it. Just my personal opinion, of course, but if you're not from the South, you haven't been raised in America, you don't know what the word is derived from. What type of pain, what type of anguish, how we still have grandmothers and fathers trying to live out the lives in the best way possible with the trauma to this day, with the trauma, and still to this day that we have to go through with the multitude of stories on art community Twitter and art community fucking YouTube community. Community. I don't, like I said before, I don't even think that some black people in the diaspora should use it. I think that they should be like, that's not our word. Like, that's not our word. That's like me, which I understand I should not do. Now I understand. That's like me going and using African cloth. You know what I mean? In the wrong way. Because I don't know. But, you know, because I'm black, that's not how this shit goes. You can't do shit like that. Okay? You leave certain shit alone. Listen, that's not my bag. That's not me. So I leave it alone. And BJ, I hope you do the same when it comes to that word. You leave it alone. You're not gonna use it. It's not your bag. Hey, it's not. It may be. It may be your dad's bag. So maybe somewhere down the line it's in your blood. But you are gonna transcend that, buddy. Cause you know what you got? That's right. Your degrees. Okay? You graduated, buddy. You get your degrees. You get your degrees. Now beat that. And your mother's saying, now go to college. And you go to college and it's wonderful. And it's so good. And after all of that partying and crazy, and don't forget about that drug habit you picked up along the way, and you'll spend all your money on crack cocaine. But it'll be your money. No more borrowing from mom for my high.
Alright, y'all, look. I wanted to do something new on the channel, spice it up a little bit. I've been seeing this content creator post videos like this for a while now. So we're gonna watch PewDiePie until he says the N-word.
What a fucking nigger. Jeez, oh my god. What the fuck?
And that's the video.
Oh my god. In all serious, let me start this off by saying I do not think that he is. This is a one-time offense. Like I said before, this is not even towards PewDiePie. This is towards PewDiePie's son. I hope you get this message, little man. Whether it be by hook or by crook. If you're mad at me, it is what it is. Just know, your daddy started this shit. Your daddy started this shit, okay? So, with that being said, let me talk to you on some Kendrick Lamar shit. So, just to give you a breakdown, first of all, my name is Chris Bajon. I am a 30-year-old male from the South, specifically Georgia. I'm not sure where your father's from. I want to say somewhere in Europe. He doesn't understand America racist, but he understands American English. He also understands things that he shouldn't say, especially things that he shouldn't say on stream. But let me give you a little rundown of why he shouldn't say. Okay, those same people that use those words that look like him, and when you get a little bit older, look like you, well, they did some real fucked up things to people like me or look like me. They would tell their children that we were burnt by God and we were sinned and we were cursed because of our skin. Not only that, they would also eat us. Eat us, yes. Look it up. They would eat us. They would also make sure that they would basically send a message to anybody that looked like me that you don't come around these towns. You know what they call those? Sundown towns. You can look it up, sundown towns. Okay? Also, I just need you to understand, when we tell you to stop saying, it's not because we want to play around and, we're not being serious. Just don't say the word. Just don't say the word. I would think that your father would know this because I think he's a very smart man. I think he's a very astute man. He knows how to read. He's very smart. Not just any books. He reads philosophy. Philosophy. Okay? That's a different type of step. That's a different type of step. So, like I said before, I want you to understand there's a reason why we don't like people that look like and people that's not us saying that word. Yes, you may say, well, Chris, why is it that you get to use the word? I can explain. Sometimes, mind your fucking business. What I've come in contact is the only reason why the question gets brought up of why we can use it, but people that look like you and people that are not like us can't use it, is because y'all can't use it. That's the only reason. That's the only reason. And to that I say, like I said before, mind your fucking business. Mind your business. But this has nothing to do with you at all. You are developing into a young child, into a young man, and into a full-grown adult. And I hope that you understand these things going forward. And we won't have any type of discrepancies, complications in language and vernacular going forward with you. I just pray that you don't do what, but it's a highly chance that you will, and I can't be surprised, and I don't think that anybody else that's watching this should. Now, me personally, I think that people should say whatever the fuck they want. You know what I mean? That's just me. But you also have to understand that whatever comes with what you just said also is the prescription, okay? So if you get your ass handed to you, that's your prescription for what you just said. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. And yes, Bjorn, BJ, that's your new name, BJ. Listen, BJ, I understand that this is a double standard, and to be honest with you, I gotta break it to you, buddy. There's a lot of double standards in this world, and you'll soon realize it. Misogyny. There's a lot of double standards. You're gonna get some, but there's gonna be a lot that's gonna come at you, buddy. And I just want to let you know, you gotta tough it out. And hey, BJ, listen, I get it. That's not cool. I don't want to use the word. I'm sure you're thinking that, right? I hope that you are thinking that. Let me just say that. I hope that you're thinking that. But like I said before, there's double standards in this world, and you're gonna get your fair share of them, buddy. You guarantee that. But to be honest with you, this is just my quick warning, or forewarning you that you may have heard the word being used or slipped out. I would hope that he didn't. I would hope that he didn't. You know. And if you do come across the word in your household, I would also hope that you don't. Because, let's face it, you're not gonna say that in the hood at a cookout. Cause you might be liable to get your ass handed to you. And I don't want you to happen. I don't want that to happen to you, BJ. I really don't. I really don't. But, like I said before, the prescriptions. All I'm gonna say is that I think that when it comes down to it, people that look like me, that are basically called the hard ER, that's what my boys be saying, the hard ER, okay? Especially when it comes to online presence, don't lose your life. You know what I mean? Don't lose your freedom. Don't lose your freedom for them. I was kind of like, it's crazy because it's not like I didn't pick up on some cues or some learning aspects, because I learned the fact that he obviously doesn't care. But I also learned that he's also into philosophy. Human beings are just weird creatures, aren't we? We're very much weird. There was a couple of books that he recommended on his channel that he read, right? That goes, some of the books go into race. He's a reader, and surprisingly, he's an avid reader. So I'm not gonna chuck it up as he's just being a fucking kid about it. He's very smart. He knows what he's doing. It's a part of the fucking marketing team behind fucking PewDiePie. You know what I mean? Like, and it's sad because like the thing of the artist, like him becoming an artist and doing very good for himself as an artist. Well, as far as how he's evolved in his creativity, it is what it is. It's like, what you want me to do? They said Hitler was a fucking artist too. The fuck? So, I say all that to say, like I said, Bjorn, I'm not sure, but listen, man, dad is an asshole. It is what it is. It's like your dad's an asshole, and I just hope that you don't grow up to this. There's so many things you could be other than a purposely money-driven racist. Like you can't like you could be so many other things. You don't have to be that. You don't have to be that. That's what I'm here. That's what I'm here to say. You don't have to be like your daddy. Okay? You don't have to be like your daddy. You don't have to use the word with the hard ER. You don't have to use the word with the A. You don't have to use the word at all. Matter of fact, I hope that you don't even use the phrase, I got black friends, or my girlfriend's black, or just, you know what I mean? You wouldn't have to use it because you're not gonna be like your dad. You're not. But all seriousness aside, all jokes aside, I say all seriousness aside. I chose violence today. All jokes aside, like I said before, I really do hope his son grows up to be a very astute young man and know that his father is doing something wrong by doing what he did in these videos. And that's just God's honest truth. Yes, it happened 7 years ago. I don't believe that he stopped using the word. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm a non-believer. But like I said before, like 30 minutes ago, if you see a snake and you're surprised that it bites you, who's the really one at fault? Like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Shame on me. Because I knew that you was who you was. I just didn't move accordingly. You know what I mean? That's all I wanted to say. He came out with his video, 3 days ago. That's all I wanted to say, man. We out. I'm playing. I'm being so facetious right now. But the main thing, BJ, bruh, is just don't be like your day. You got so many other avenues to be. You got so many other avenues to go. You have the power to understand these things because of the resources that your father is being provided to you. I just would hope, I'm not saying what you got to do, but I would just hope that you do not come across the word and you start using it as often as your father used it. Because, no, I don't believe that he just automatically stopped. I don't. I'm sorry. I'm a non-believer. But it really doesn't matter at the end of the day. I think that what it boils down to you is you, BJ. It's up to you. What you want to do. I would just hope that you want to be on some copacetic shit and not have to get the prescriptions. The prescriptions. The prescriptions.
With the shoulder still or shoulder still. Box him up. You want the David Blaine or the Holyfield? Either way. Either way.
What else?
Be tragic at the end. David Blaine, Holyfield. So I got magic in these hands. Man. What? I ain't like these other battle rappers. They talk too much. Saying I can't use the N-word in this battle. My name, I just call it.
Don't use the word, BJ. Just don't use the word, BJ. I'm looking out for you, BJ. Don't use the word. Bajorno. Bajorn. Don't use the word, BJ. Sometimes our parents make mistakes that affect us till we grow. And like that, we go.
And we are both so incredibly proud of Björn. And now we have this amazing thing that we have together and we're sharing, and so much to look forward in the future. It's just like made us into a family.
Wait. 1 minute. Curtis King has something to say. Basically, he was talking about the whole Kendrick Lamar thing, and I think that the last video, he was talking about the Tommy thing, right? But it brought up one point that I wanted to basically include in this. And the point is how companies use shock jock to bring more eyes. Be it good or bad, you know, most of these companies just want you to be able to click on that shit. Or, you know what I mean, you're mad, why are you mad? You know what I mean, shit like that. So it's like, I think that that's what a lot of these companies do nowadays. And don't get it twisted, Twitch is owned by Amazon. You know what I mean? You already know what Amazon feel about the current state of political unrest. But I'm gonna let him describe exactly what I need to say. He said it eloquently.
Are taking advantage of the same thing that I feel like a lot of these corporations get away with, which is using shock, specifically minority shock, to trigger promotion and interest into a particular product. I think they're doing this shit on purpose. The same way that H&M sat there, we ain't forgot about you, H&M, and had an advertisement that said coolest monkey in the jungle as a t-shirt on a small black child. The same one where you have, I think it was Neutrogena, or it was one of these hair brands. I don't want to put it on Neutrogena, but it was one of these hair brands that said, civilize yourself. And it was a side-by-side picture of a black man with an afro. And the other one was him being clean cut. And it said, civilize yourself. The same corporations that have these dolls that say racist shit, and then people rush out to go buy the dolls because they're getting ready to be taken off the shelves. Shock marketing is marketing.
I think I was.
Wait a minute. So this was the
reason.
reason.
I remember one time I bit at kindergarten. I think I must have been 3 or 4 years old. This is one of my earliest memories.
Listen to this
I bit
shit.
my friend in the ear because he was super annoying. It was actually his fault completely, obviously. And my dad came to kindergarten. He wouldn't do that normally, obviously. I guess the teachers called my dad. I knew I was in trouble, and I knew what I did. You know, it would be the kind of thing where like parents maybe get super angry and they take their kid home or something like that. And I remember my dad just sat down next to me and just talked to me about it. And that was it. And I think I really appreciated that approach. At least now I do. And I think then as well. Like, I knew what I did was bad. I didn't need to be yelled at, you know what I mean? But he still sat down and talked to me and explained what it was wrong. And I think, yeah, that's probably what I want to do as a dad. I really appreciate my parents for doing that.
Boy, if you don't get